Hey everyone, welcome back to Web Technologies classes. Last week we learned how to prepare a CV on HTML, and this week will be pretty colorful. We'll benefit from CSS today, and we'll learn how to add CSS to our web pages. So let's do it. Let's color. I'd like to start with a new file. This is going to be an external file, and we're going to apply some style sheets. I'll start with P and a curly bracket. And we're going to choose color. And let's say H1. Let's choose another color like blue. At this point, we should make some arrangements to link the CSS file and the HTML file together. So I'm going back to my HTML file to make some changes. And I put the style sheet arrangement. You can type with me. And now we can check them out. All my paragraphs went red, and headings which are encoded as H1 went blue. Now I'll make the same changes internally this time. I copy this and go back to my HTML file. Between the style, I paste it, and now when I do this, I need to cancel the one we did before. Let me arrange this. And this one as well. Now, how do we cancel this? By doing that, and now it became passive. When we refresh the page, the result will be the same actually. It can be done both by internally and externally arrangements. Now when I come to the table part, what I'm going to do is inline arrangements. This is an internal one as well. We type style and choose color. Let's say magenta. and run it. This went magenta, the paragraph we choose, the line we choose. This means that we can identify a color for the whole text, and then we can just change one line, and you see the rest of it is still red, but this part is different. Now there's an important issue. We should decide which one is more dominant. Like there's a hierarchy between internal one, external one, and inline styling. To understand it, I choose another color, and you can always use the palette. And now I make this active again. By the way, we can choose its place. There will be no changes. For example, I cut it and paste it there. And now when we look, it went green, and this part is still magenta. Now we can say that inline is more dominant, and internal comes next, and the less dominant is the external one. Now I'm going to talk about something else. We are going to identify some lines, some sentences, and to do this you should select ID first, and then you should type the color and P next to it. And I did the same for this sentence. I choose the color as coral, and the next one is brown for this line. So you may think that, what am I doing? Will it work? But calm down. This is just another comment we sent from the CSS file. So first you type square and then name it as we did in the HTML file. And you choose the color. 3 of them are here. So it means that go find Coral P element, for example, and change its color to coral. Now I'll let you guys see. Now this is burley wood, and this one is coral, and its name, not name, color is brown. And here's another thing. You can see that these are still black, and my other headings are blue. The reason why is I named them as H2, so we can change them just typing H2 next to H1 and see the results. And now they're blue as well. Now I'm going to show you that we can also use classes. I select the 3 sentences of next 3 parts: personality, hobbies, and references. And just like identifying the colors in the previous step, this is just the same. You choose the class and then Let me show you. I set dark orange, dark cyan, and dark olive green, and the names are dot class O, dot class C, and dot class G. The dot sign is class identifier actually, and I type class O and then class C and class G for the references. And let's check this out. Yeah, as you can see, it's now orange and it's cyan, and this is the olive green, dark olive green. And another thing I should mention is the color for the rest of the text. I put a star and then curly brackets again. I choose the color as hot pink. You can choose whatever you like. And made this passive again. And one more thing, I made my second headings passive. So this will be working on second headings as well. When I jump there, you can see the rest of the text, and the ones which I made passive are went in red, not red, pink. Now I'm gonna show you that we can also change the background color of our paragraphs. You can put the background color part just there, and I choose medium purple. It's quite cute, I think. And I made this part active again. This is the result. I made it active because I want this color instead of pink. It's cute, I think. And our background is now purple. You can see in detail. And now this is the last topic of today's video. We arranged text decoration, text align, and font family. We again used some identifiers. I named them as first H, second H, and third H because I used them in some headings, and this is the third one. This is the second, and this is the first. We used identifier, unique identifier, and I choose first one to be underlined on the left, and I choose the font family. And for the second line through, it's on the right side, and in this part we can say that when you choose them as Siri, it's gonna be like if your browser does not support first one, it will apply the second, or if it doesn't support the second, it will go to the first, no, not first, third one. And for the third heading, it's overlined on the center and courier. And this was our first heading. You can see it's underlined, and this is on the right side, and you can see the font family has changed. It's overlined, curriculum vitae, and this is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next week. Goodbye.